This guy is freaking rug. Red carpet rolling. I don't know. That's not, I don't like it. I don't like it. What can I say? That's E tier, I think. I'm not a fan. This guy, on the other hand, looks straight out of Zelda. Dang. Looks pretty good. I'll put him at C tier. Solid C tier. This guy, I'm just going to quickly put him at D tier because I don't have anything that's really speaking out of, other than the fact that he kind of looks like a Tide Pod. I don't know. The ones that are like completely circular, I think I would just like less because it feels like, oh, you could have really expanded on that design or something. I don't know. The hands are just balls. I don't know why his hands are balls. How do hands work if they're balls? I don't know. He evolves into this guy, which definitely looks a lot cooler. Big improvement. Put him at C tier. Nice color scheme. Can't go wrong with dark blue, bright yellow, and then of course black to break it up, which is why we put this guy so high. And I do really like this guy. And you know what? Screw it. Put him at S tier. I like him at S tier. But I just don't like him as much as the other guys. You're going back to C tier. Sorry, buddy. Teacup. That's trash. I'm sorry. It's quite literally trash. It's broken teacups. I'm just not a huge fan of when Pokemons take the entire shape of a man-made object because it kind of breaks some of the immersion for me. I know that Pokemon don't have to be all animals or materials or whatnot, but when it's like specifically man-made, it kind of makes me feel like the man in Pokemon created Pokemon. Maybe that's the official lore. I don't know. But I'm sorry, I got distracted because I just saw this guy right here. What in the what? This is out of order, but this is a disgrace. Why would you deface Snorlax like that? Snorlax is always great. Why would you put a freaking tree on it? I was talking about earlier how like the worst thing you could do to Pokemon is just put bushes and trees on it, and then they do that to Snorlax? My guy, he can't even move. The trees on it. I mean, Snorlax already couldn't move, but this is unnecessary. Come on. It's going in trash tier. Sorry. Hello, Future Pat here. I just wanted to say that even though I said I was sorry, I am not sorry. That is a disgrace to Snorlax, and he definitely deserves to be in trash tier. And now, a word from our sponsor. I just want to say that I'm doing a mega Q&A video where I'm looking for people to ask 2 questions, one being a very serious question and 2 being a goofy question, both of which can pertain to me or my creative journey here or anything that I've helped create on YouTube, because it is in honor of my 8 years on YouTube. The anniversary is August 3rd, and the video will be going up sometime around then. So ask your questions before then, and enjoy the video. Who are you? That's kind of neat. It's got like the long hair to hide the eyes and stuff, but also has a party hat. It kind of reminds you of like a kid at a party, right? But who's like a little bit shy. I've definitely been a shy kid at parties before. Sure, I got some human connection to it. Let's put it at C tier. Solid colors though. The pink and blue are very nice. Your friend, yeah, they can stay here too. That's a fine design, and it makes sense to transform to it. Oh, now hang on a second. This one, it quite literally looks like a maturing woman, right? Like they start off a kid and then you grow up and they grow up. It quite literally looks like a kid growing up, these 3 evolutions. And I think because of that, I'm going to put them at A tier. I like that unity between them. All of their designs are fine. It is kind of cool to include like a witch hat almost, which is funny because it doesn't really feel like it has got a witch thing going on, but well, let's keep it at B tier. I think they're nice color schemes and nice models. Look at this guy. This guy's kind of neat. A pink, it looks like a hairless monkey, but it's got like a little bit of that bat mask going on. I like it. Pink and black work well together. Let's put him at, dare I say, one of the already crowded tiers of C tier, if not B tier. Let's do B tier. I like him. This guy's pretty dope too. I like how the hair is covering up one of his eyes when he's just kind of looking menacing, not as shy or withholding. I like him a lot too. Honestly, he's gonna go in B tier with his friend. The green feels abrupt because it comes out of nowhere, but honestly, it works so well for this design. I like it a lot. Big Chongus over here, not as much a fan of this guy. This guy's obviously the 3rd evolution, isn't it? I guess that's where the green comes from, but like it loses a lot of the personality it originally had with like the dark pink and the black. Like those colors both work with the personality that Pokemon is trying to show of being a little bit more emo and hiding its identity in a way. Those colors I often associate with that, but then it kind of loses some of it, and it goes with purple hair. I don't like the bulk purple. You guys know from when I ranked poorly this guy down here. I'm gonna drop him down to C tier. Honestly, D tier. I don't like how his fur is as fluffy when these guys are so stringy too. It's not a great transition. I cannot for the life of me make out the details of this guy. So I'm just gonna put him at C tier. His colors are nice, but I cannot tell. Oh, I kind of see him now. Oh, that's a tongue. He kind of looks like an evolution form of Linoon up here. Could it be? I think it might be. Kind of like him. I'm gonna put him up with his family here. I don't know if that's actually his family, but that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, this guy must be an evolution of this guy right here. Okay. You know what? He is better than this guy. A little bit more well-designed, and I think I'm gonna drop this guy down to F tier because of that. He just bumped your spot. Sorry, dude. What? This is like coral, but it's all white. It's just a blinding singular color. And the anatomy is kind of neat of having like a tree or coral, but we've already seen Pokemon like that. So if you're going to share a similar shape to other Pokemon, at the very least, you could make yourself more visually interesting with colors or possibly other personality traits you can incorporate. Let's keep him at E tier. D tier? Nah, E tier. Sorry, dude. I don't really like you. What is this? Is this another... Why do they keep doing this to my boy Farfetch'd? Farfetch'd didn't need a sword. He's got his freaking onion. I guess it's not too bad. But again, like, just this weaponry that's modeled from nature off of man-made things is just, the whole thing's bizarre to me, kind of immersion breaking. And I already liked Farfetch'd, so I'm gonna put him down in F tier. Not an absolute disgrace like like this guy right here, or this guy. Oh my gosh, this guy. All right. I'm not always a fan of like the double face thing, and I think that's why I'm going to keep him at C tier, but I like this guy's posture, the fact that he's a cane. He's Mr. Monopoly Man in a way, and he just has like a personality. He looks so friendly, but also like salesman-y. Like he's gonna deceive you a little bit. He's gonna try to sell you car insurance or something. I kind of like that personality. I know it's weird rating him right after I said I don't like man-made objects being recreated into like Pokemon stuff. I think I can get down with hats and canes a little bit more organically than I can with a sword and shield, quite literally. I don't know, was the game named after Farfetch'd, or was Farfetch'd named after the game? Comment below. I don't even know what his name is, but comment below. Either way, I don't care what you comment about. This looks like junk. What in the world? But also, kind of cool that he looks like a piece of junk. I bet you this guy took his hand. Is that the case? He took his hand or something? Kind of neat. I like this guy all right. Yeah, I'll put him at C tier. I like C tier. This guy, again, with like kind of the all one color stuff, but he looks a little droopy. He's got like the floating part right there. So his head probably like, whew, I imagine it's animated. If that's the case, that's pretty cool. Putting him at least C tier because of that. But the rest of the colors don't hold its own to make it on B tier. This guy, on the other hand, oh, it's like strawberry shortcake, which is kind of neat. I like the swerviness, the idea of like something creamy or slimy, and it's curving up or whatnot. I kind of like it. I'll put that one at B tier. Nah, I'll keep it at C. It's a high C, but I'll keep it at C. This guy, this guy's seen some crap. He is scared straight, that's for sure. I don't know. That's a pretty baller design. He's got like the red spikes. We've seen caterpillars before, but it seems like a fine way to do it, just to add something that's so usually basic shape based, such as spheres, and then adding geometry to it. Kind of neat. I like it all right. Its eyes are bulging. Looks like someone who just got taken a picture and didn't realize the flash is about to come out, so it gets the red eye. Let's put that at B tier, honestly. I like him. Oh, look at this guy. This guy's a zoomer. Metroid representation, you know? It's got to go up to B. Here's the deal. I have a feeling this guy evolves into him, in which case, that's not a great transition, but it's not very special. The color's not super interesting. I'm going to keep it at C tier, I think. This guy looks like one of those blobfish. Am I crazy? I'll put up a picture side by side. This looks like a blobfish. And for that, it's got to go in... it's pretty cute, though. I'll put it in D tier. It's very basic, though. Colors are not... Oh, now this guy is pretty neat. This is one of those Pokemon that's both pretty, frightening, and cool. I know I said both, but I mean all three of those. And I like it because of that. I'm going to bump it up to B tier. That's a cool looking Pokemon. I like the dark stripes in there too. This guy, a trash tier. Look at, my guy, what are you doing with those legs? Yeah, I'm sorry, my guy. You got freaking dirt on your shoes. Your arms are just, most people skip leg day. This guy skips arm day. That's for sure. Look at those dinky arms compared to those dummy thick legs. You're staying there. This one's pretty cool. What's the difference between these two? It looks like the same Pokemon. Does this really evolve into this and just get a bigger head? That makes me like this penguin less because of that, because that's such a stupid transition. But it is a cool looking Pokemon. I'll put it at C tier. Even this one's funny looking, I guess. I don't know. No, this one's going in D tier. I don't like that one very much. These look like the definition of D tier. Like nothing I super much like about them. These look like if you had to have someone invent a new Pokemon, this is one of the first designs they would come with. It's like, oh, it hits Pokemon needs, you know, it's got hair, it's got the eyes, it's got the fur and stuff, and it doesn't really have anything special going for it. So they're both D tier. Ooh, this guy's got a little bit of a mean look. Pretty cute, and looks like he was dealt a rough hand, which is why he's pretty mean. I kind of like him. Let's put him at C tier. I don't think he's good enough for B tier, but C tier at the very least. Oh, this guy's the polar opposite. You know what? Having both of these guys make them better because they work well together. Let's put them at B tier because of that. This elephant guy, look at him. It's pretty cute. I like this elephant guy. I don't know. His trunk turning into that bulging sphere adds just enough visual interest to keep your eyes moving around while also adding some kind of weight to the front of him that matches the weight on the top of his head. I like the color scheme. I'm giving that one B tier. What? Oh, this is the fully evolved form. It looks like he gets cut off on the picture, possibly. Honestly, kind of kills the mood. I like him a lot less than I like this guy. Again, rough transition color-wise, but also, like, is this a hand? That's such a giant trunk. This one, it gives a little bit of interest, but this one goes too far. Let's go down to, honestly, D tier. I'd probably put it E if I didn't like the orange and green combo that's going on the top of his head. This guy is like poking out of the back end of a dinosaur. Am I crazy? I would look up his name to see a bigger picture. I don't even know what he's called, though. You know what? Interest alone is going to bump him up to B tier. I don't think his design's actually that great. I don't like it when stuff's not anatomically coherent, when some element of their body's a lot bigger than another element and it's hard to wrap your head around or whatnot. So I'll put him at B tier. He's got a lot of like geometry though that makes him stand out over maybe a C tier. I'll try to speed it up a little bit. This guy's an iceberg. It's not, I don't know. I don't care for it. I'm freaking E tier. I don't care. It's a snowy rock with arms and legs coming out of it. This guy looks pretty rad. Decent design. A lot of colors that keep you interested. Let's put him at least C tier probably. I'm going to put him at D tier though. It's not a lot going on. Not a lot of geometry and some basic like ring-based colors that we've seen before. And just bizarre head sizes. So I'm going to put him there. This Pokemon looks actually kind of rad. Kind of goofy and rad at the same time, which bumps him up to, I hate to say it, C tier. It's just not interesting enough. While I'm at it, seeing some of these other C tiers together, I think I'm going to bump this guy up. And then, yeah, everyone else looks pretty good in C tier, I think. I'll bump this guy up to B tier too. I like this guy. Oh gosh, B tier is too big. We need to Thanos snap B tier. This guy is high on caffeine or something. I actually really like that. Oh my gosh, his eyes are so open. And it's got some decent color usage. Darks breaking up the lights and stuff like that. Let's throw him, honestly, it's been a while since I put someone in A tier. I'm putting him A tier. I like him a lot. Still kind of like, it continues some of the color schemes that's cool, but ultimately not as interesting as the caffeinated one. This guy becomes a genie dude where just there's too much going on in the head area where his tail is just super light. Looks like a freaking airplane that's being stuck on his head. I'm putting that at E tier. Oh, this is like the legendary Pokemon or whatnot. Honestly, why does he's just carrying that sword and the plastic wings on the side. Maybe 3D models kind of hurts Pokemon because it breaks your imagination as to what they would look like in real life, especially when they have to model so many Pokemon, so naturally the models aren't going to be looking super HD or whatnot. But when I see wings like this where it's like a thick wing, it's like that's not a wing, that's a freaking piece of plastic. But I know that's kind of the model's fault, but I don't know. I'm going to put him at E tier. I don't really care for him. This guy looks a little bit cooler. D tier. I assume this is connected somehow. Shield guy definitely looks cooler than both of them. That's going in C tier. I don't know, like I'm sometimes lenient when it comes to like armor based things, just because a lot of animals do kind of have some form of armor or shell, and I feel like it looks okay with that. This guy looks pretty dope too. I like this color scheme as well as just the menacing look. I'll put it at B tier. I like him. This guy, freaking threatening. It's so much going on. He's got like a Ridley tail, but I love his head. Oh my gosh, the way it like pokes out like that and it continues that color scheme super nicely. I'm putting him at, honestly, I want to put him at A tier. This is a dope looking Pokemon. It reminds you of like a boss from Metroid. That's how you win Patrick's heart. Just make your Pokemon look like something from Metroid and then you're good. Pikachu. This is probably big Pikachu, right? Because I know there's like big Pokemon. Do I really need to rate a big Pokemon? I don't know. It's Pikachu. All they really do is make him big. I'll put him at C tier right up here, as well as Eevee. This Meowth. Gosh, it's so... Oh, sorry, you couldn't see it. This Meowth, it's so goofy, it's funny. I don't know. Like, with how goofy, I'd probably put something down in, like, F, but knowing, like, Meowth's personality in the anime and stuff like that, which I very barely watched, but you only need to watch one episode to understand Meowth's personality, and just combining that with this really long cat, it's the kind of goofy I like. Let's put him at B tier. I don't have the heart to vote him down. Whoa, this is Charizard's big. Charizard does look pretty rad, but also we've seen so many Charizard adaptations at this point that I've seen a lot of cooler ones. But it is still Charizard, so solid C tier. Butterfree, those wings are really big, and it's kind of pretty blue that matches with the purple. I don't think I need to put Butterfree any higher. This Machoke is a pretty cool adaptation, though. Oh, the way its hands become like orange. It's kind of neat. It looks pretty menacing. But we've seen other forms of Machoke, haven't we? Or Machamp, I guess, is what this is. I'll put it at least B tier, along with Meowth, at the very least. Okay. This Gengar's a little too goofy. But then again, that mouth. Oh, that's a terrifying mouth. C tier is solid. Most of these will probably be C tier. This is freaking Kingler. He is all messed up. He is all different. Kind of... Honestly, I like him less. I'm putting him at D tier. I don't really care for this Kingler. Lapras. I don't like the idea that they made another Lapras. I'm putting him at F tier because of that. I like the idea of Lapras's exclusivity. You know, it's always been a Pokemon that's considered like extinct and whatnot in the universe, and it feels bizarre to then be like, well, you can have more forms of it or whatnot. I feel like it loses some of the specialty of it, so I'm gonna put it F tier because of that. Maybe it's not fair. I don't know. It also looks kind of goofy just having the Lapras, but this time with the horn, the big old back. It's like, what is that? A powerhouse? Someone build an electronical generator on top of your back? I don't know. This is quite literally trash. What else do you want me to say? It's quite literally trash. Is this guy even a Pokemon? Why is he showing a 2D sprite? I don't know. He looks kind of goofy though. If this is actually a Pokemon, E tier. I just don't care about this one whatsoever. It was, This guy, freaking F tier. I've already rated this Pokemon. I didn't really care for the original one. Okay, this one, This one's all right. I like this one. This one's pretty menacing. I like how the shell becomes bigger than his head. Like he's about to get suffocated. Clearly, I have a thing for Pokemon about to be suffocated by their own bodies. I think I'll put him, honestly, B tier, up with Machamp. It looks pretty cool. It's hard to give these ones super high just because I've seen them before. These are all Pokemon that's already existed. Even this one, I don't even know who this guy is based off of. It's probably from Gen 7 or something. Doesn't look super interesting. I'll put it at F tier. I'm not going to put it at trash tier. What even is this? Is this the B Pokemon? I don't know. The color scheme's all right. I guess E tier. But it's just the big bulky like shell thing that comes with it. I don't know. This is like a drill. What the heck is this? Is this Ferret? Did they freaking Mega Evolve Ferret and this is what it makes it look like? If that's the case, that deserves trash tier. Because I don't know, I'm just keeping it at F. I don't know what this isn't a great shot because we're comparing to all these other things. It looks all right, I guess. D tier? I don't know. The Mega Evolution. Okay, this Mega Evolution actually looks pretty cool. He's got to at least be on par with where I put him before, which I believe was... Where did I put him? I just put him in C tier, did I really? Where the heck did I put him? Oh, I did put him in C tier. I'll put him above. Honestly, I'll put this guy in B tier as well. I like this guy. I don't really care for it. Can't really make it out so much. The purple and red just blended together. Let's put that at E tier. Feels even weird rating these. This guy, who the heck is this guy? Are these two guys the same guy? He looks kind of cool though, but also kind of like, cool silhouette, anthropomorphic guy to fight. But I don't know. This is a cake. I'm putting that at F tier. What even is this? I'm putting that at F tier too. Is this the elephant? Gosh, that looks atrocious. What is this? This obviously is this guy right here, but he just looks like a building. Actually, that's kind of funny. I'll bump it up to E. This looks rad. I like this one. This must be the A tier one up here. This must be this guy maybe? I don't know. He's pretty cool though. I'll put him at least in B tier. Again, hard to put it higher because they're all just like copies of the same Pokemon. And that's everything. We did it. Let me zoom out so I can show you the full picture, possibly. My face cam's going to cover up part of it. I'll probably post a picture on Twitter, though, if you ever want to see the full link, basically. My Twitter is linked in the description. By the way, you should follow me there. I tweet important stuff there, okay? I promise. I don't spam your feed. I just important stuff. This is the list. Let me see if there's any just fine adjustments I want to make. I don't think anything else here deserves to be an A tier. What about B tier? But there you go. That's my list. If you are a fan of Gen 8 Pokemon, I am so sorry because I don't know anything about it. And clearly, this list is horrendous to a lot of people. So there you go, though. Hey, if you want to see more horrendous lists or lists that maybe aren't as horrendous, subscribe. Just subscribe. Just do it. Hit the subscribe button. Stay here. Watch more videos, okay? Just do that. Just do that. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. So long.